It is time for my absolute favorite project. This is the deck of panning update for the month of August. I had some really great progress this month. Also, a couple little things that I'm not so proud of. This project was created by Emily over at Emily and Max. I will have her linked in the description box below, as well as a link to the Google Sheet that will tell you everything you need to know about this project. Hi, I'm Andi, and I'm really happy that you're here. All right, you guys, move some stuff around here. Very eyeshadow heavy this round. Usually I'm eyeshadow heavy. So let's start with the non-eyeshadow things because I want to talk about those last. Brought in last month for the 3 of Hearts, which at the time was blush, I brought in an Urban Decay Afterglow blush in the shade Rapture. I love this blush. It is such a pretty cool toned pink. I don't have many cool toned pinks. I have a lot of neutral mauve-y shades, and this is more of a cool toned pinky mauve. I brought this in for a 10 use goal, and I'm happy to say that it is rolling out. I met that 10 use goal. It was easy. It was very easy to do. I did a lot more cool tone looks than I did warm looks this past month, so yeah, rolling out. Also last month, brought in for the 5 of Clubs, which at the time was influenced, I have the Natasha Denona High Gen Skin Beautifier. I was influenced by Donna at My New Obsession to buy this, and it is gorge. It is one of the few highlighters that really do not show texture at all. It's just a beautiful glow, not sparkle, not shimmer, not glitter, glow. It's gorgeous. It is perfect for mature skin. And I'm pretty sure I got this from the Ipsy Drop Shop. So I don't remember if I mentioned that last month. I got it from the Ipsy Drop Shop for some ridiculously low price. Pretty sure I said that too, but it's true. I also had a 10 use goal on this, and as of today, I have met that goal. I had 1 use to go, met that goal today. It is rolling out. Also brought in last month for the Ace of Clubs. Aces and face cards always stay the same. So all year, the black ace, so Ace of Clubs, the black aces are going to be plan to pan. So you're supposed to reflect on your panning goals and bring in something that you want to get some use on, or something that maybe in your plan to pan that you haven't touched, whatever. This is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Sounds Great. This is in my plan to pan, my 26 and 26. I put a 10 use goal on this, and I have used it 7 times. I don't know if we're anywhere near a pan. So this will probably roll over to next year's plan to pan, but I did use it 7 out of 10 times. So this is rolling over. I know that I will complete that goal in the next month, and this will be rolling out, but for whatever reason, I just didn't reach for it as much as I reached for the Urban Decay, which is chrome. I should wipe that off on my sweatpants because it's very reflective. Okay. 3 prompts. I brought in eyeshadow palettes. So let's talk about the first one, which was brought in June, and it was for Graveyard. So the 2 of Diamonds back in June was Graveyard. So I brought in the Flamingo palette because this had been in this project a couple of years ago, last year, I can't remember, but I brought this in for No Pan Left Behind, and as you can see, I completed it. I actually only had 2 shades left. I believe it was 2 shades left to use as of the last update, and those were finished, I think the same look. I think it was this shade and this shade. I could be wrong, but I think it was those 2 shades that needed to be used. And so this is also rolling out. Okay. Back in May, I drew a King of Clubs, Black Kings, all year long are going to be in it for the long haul. I knew when I brought this in, it was going to be in for the long haul. This is the Glam Light Rick and Morty palette. I brought this in for No Pan Left Behind. I know, crazy, right? The person that doesn't wear colorful eyeshadow brought this in. Well, that's why I brought it in, because I wanted to use it, and I knew it would be in for the long haul if I brought it in for No Pan Left Behind. So as of right now, I have this shade left to use, which of course is a blue, and this shade left to use, which is a teal. So both are in the blue family. You know they're not my faves, but I have really done a lot with this palette, and I am so excited that I'm almost done with it. But I'm also really excited about the progress that I made on it and getting through. You can see my little thing there. It just has 2 little X's that are missing. And I know that by the next update, this will roll out. And then finally, for the 6 of Hearts, which was a splurge item, I brought in the Inslee Rain Nevermore palette. To me, this is a splurge item. I did splurge on this. I brought this in also for No Pan Left Behind because I'm crazy like that, evidently. Well, as of now, I have 2 shades left. So I have that shimmer left to use, right there. Looks like it's got blood spatter on it. And I have this shimmer left to use. Why didn't I use those in my look today and have it rolled out? Because I forgot. That's why. I forgot. So again, I know that this will be rolled out by next update. Why isn't it rolled out now? Because I dropped the ball. That's why. Fumbled it. So I have 3 rollouts, but I'm going to draw 4 cards. I have 6 items in here. I know that both of these will be rolled out, but I'm only going to draw a card for one of them. I'm not going to draw a card for both of them. So I'm going to draw 4 cards, not 5, because just in case, then that would put me with an extra product. And I'm not going up to 7, you guys. I'm not doing it. 6 is sufficient. And I think that was like, I must have had to draw an extra card for something at some point in this. When did I have to do that? March. In March, I had to draw an extra card for whatever reason. Also, I have the veto in my back pocket. So that's very exciting. All right, got the Betty cards out. This is the Joker that we're not using because she turned on me. And then we're going to do some shuffling. Bring up the game board because I have not looked at it yet this time. Face of the Brand, I'm always like, I don't know what I would choose for that. It's like like an influencer that makes a makeup line, or I don't know, something. Wild card, seasonal, those are fun. Copycat, pretty packaging, out of control category, all of them. Gemstone, matches nails. Well, I hope I don't get that because I don't have anything. The one time I don't have anything on my nails. Watch me get it now. I try not to say what I don't want. It's going to come back and bite me. All right. One more shuffle. Cutting the deck. All right, I'm going to turn them around. Let me see. Make sure she's right side up. The last one is not right side up. All right. 4 off the top. 8 of Diamonds is BIPOC brand. That is Black Indigenous People of Color. 6 of Clubs is Letter. You guys, I have never had to randomize a letter. I've never had to. So that's exciting. 2 of Clubs, Bronzer. All right, whatever. 1 more. 5 of Hearts, Precious. I don't quite know what that means, but I think it's like gemstone or something like that. So let me grab my wheel so that I can pick a letter for us. All right, I have my other phone here. My wheel of names has the alphabet on it, just in case this happened. All right, I'm not going to do a screen record for this little thing. Open. Random letter. Okay, random letter. Let's see what we get. Letter T. So something with the letter T. I'm gonna go choose my products. We'll come back, we'll discuss. You guys, don't go anywhere. We are back, we are back. I was looking in my thing. It's very humid here and my hair is very frizzy today. It's very frizzy. It's very, very humid here. We have had storms for days. Days and days and days and days. Storms. It has stormed every day for at least 7 days, but yeah, about 7 days, but we have had rain. We have had so much rain. Usually at this time of year, our grass is yellow and brown, and now it's like all green and lush, which is a good thing. But parts of Columbus have really, really flooded lately. Back to the matter at hand. These are not in the order that I drew them. These are the order that I put them on my spreadsheet. So for the 5 of Hearts, Precious. That has nothing to do with the gemstone. This is something that's never been touched or something that is very precious to you. Well, if you've been here a long time, you know that the Morphe 350 is very precious to me. It was given to me by my daughter when she got her first little job. She saved up money, bought this for me, and today is her birthday. Where I'm filming this is her birthday. So I'm going to bring this in for no pain left behind. I know, right? No pain left behind. That's a biggin. It's a biggin. Next up, 2 of Clubs, bronzer. Wah, wah. It's fine. Some of this would also be good for the never been touched thing, but I have not used this yet. This is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Bronzer Stick in medium. So this is probably one of the few times of year that I will be able to use this. As you can see, it's a little deep. That was a terrible swatch, but it's a little deep for my skin tone, but it's summer and I do have more color on myself right now than I normally would. So I'm going to use that. Oh, I didn't put in how many times I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it 10 times. For the 6 of Clubs, I had to randomize a letter and the wheel chose T. So I'm bringing in the Tartlet Toasted. 3 T's, 3 of them. Again, not touched. I have not touched this. So I'm going to bring this in for, what did I put? 5 uses. Oh, that smells good. Is it supposed to smell like marshmallows? I'm going to bring this in for 5 uses. 5 uses total. I don't have to dip into every shade 5 times, just 5 uses for the palette. Setting myself up for success, not failure. And then the last one was the 8 of Clubs, which is BIPOC, Black Indigenous People of Color. So Deandra, the owner of Devinah, is Mexican and Cuban. So she fits this prompt perfectly and love her. So I'm bringing in 4 Devinah shades. And you guys, I didn't even remember what they are. This one is Marshmallow Puffs, Marshmallow Pillows. This is Marshmallow Pillows. I will swatch them for you. There's that. Oh, look at that. It's so pretty. And then this one is called Altair. I should have just put these in a different... I wanted to put them in here because they would fit nicely. This one is called Altair. This is one of the first Devinah shadows I got. And it is a very shifty lady. And this one has been used quite a bit. And I brought this in with a particular look in mind. Some of my friends over on Instagram were doing a summer sunset eye look, and the last sunset eye look I did, I used this on my lid and it was freaking fantastic. The next one is called Starlit Snow, and with the little orange peachy number that she is, I thought that this would be great for summer, the end of summer. And then there's that one right there. And then finally, something that I have not used yet that is fairly new to me is Orion. I bought this when she had her buy one get one free of her $8 shimmers. I know, right? This is not an Andi shade at all, but I think that green in the inner corner for a pop of color would be so pretty. So those are the 4 that I am bringing in. And if you'll excuse me for a moment, I need to wipe these off because they will get everywhere. So yay. And I'm just going to use each one of these one time. Easy peasy. Even though I didn't get the prompt. Easy peasy, but it is easy. Okay. Is that it? That's it. So I still have 3 uses left on this. Sounds great. 3 uses to go. I still have 2 shimmers left to do in this one, and I still have 2 shimmers left to do in this one. So, and I didn't even think about this, but I should have brought in ones that would complement that, which, I mean, they might. You guys, I am a monochromatic eyeshadow girly. I don't usually mix shades. I love when I do it, but I don't normally. If you're doing this project, let me know what you did this month, or let me know what you thought of my cards this time. Let's start a conversation. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. And until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.